All right. All right. We do looks like one more live video here today. Today is October 16th. I just got done doing my Making Money Monday eBay sales update video live. So if you guys haven't seen that, going on Grumpy, how you doing? Thanks for popping in the chat. I'm gonna do a little haul video today. So those of you who've popped in and what have you, yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the different items I picked up here. Oh, crap. Hang on here, guys. I got a little technical difficulty here going on, but let me see. I'm gonna try and get my chat to pop out on my screen. How you doing, Glenn? And Hobo the Monk, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Man, I noticed these little afternoon shows tend to looks like get a few extra people in there, so definitely great. All right, let's see here. Let me pop over to my channel. Like I said, I want to take in do something here real quick, and then we'll jump into it. 5-Day Flipper, how you doing, Barry? Says, so you listen to rap music on the under? No, I'm not usually a big rap music person. Love the earlier show. Thank you. Appreciate that. Lonnie, how you doing? Listening while I test my was that Nerd Desk scanner? It's Andy Vision today. Yeah, thanks, Lonnie. Hey, hang on. I'm gonna try and pop the chat out on my laptop. It's a lot easier to read. I'm doing this one here from my phone. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier. So I'm going to take in, see if I can get that going. There we go. Yep. Okay. There's that. And there we go. There's a live chat. Okay. Yep, let me take that. I'll slide this over just a tad. Awesome. Oh, I can read that so much better. All right, guys. Sorry about all that. We're going to jump into it. I'm going to show you some of the pickups I had today. I wasn't really planning on going thrifting at all. I took in, my grandmother is in an assisted living home, and there's a really nice charity thrift that's right by where she's at. So anyway, I was out visiting her this morning. I got up really early, took all my stuff to the post office and what have you. And anyway, went out to go see her. I was leaving there, and I seen the charity thrift had a 50% big green sign all over the windows, and then they have kind of like a billboard out front. It's a 50% off the entire store. So, you know, as a reseller and a thrifter, man, I couldn't pass that up. So I swung in there today. I found all kinds of awesome stuff in this place. I probably go in there maybe once a month. The prices are pretty decent. It's just one of those hit and miss places. I could tell I haven't been in there in a while. I did find some good stuff. And then I did run to the next town over from me. I don't go there very often, either while I was out and about. And anyway... I hit a few. I hit that thrift shop as well as another charity thrift. I didn't go to my local Goodwill or none of that stuff. I get some really good prices at these charity thrifts, and I definitely do try to patronize them as much as I can. So anyway, we're gonna jump into it. I got all kinds of different stuff. I got some cool hard goods, some shoes, some hats. I got some really awesome clothes. Got some really cool vintage clothes. I've been learning a lot from Shane at Rise and Grind Picks, so I've definitely been trying to pick up some new, some vintage stuff. He's been teaching me a lot of things, so just trying to expand my knowledge on that type of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to jump into it. I'll show you some of the hard goods, and then I'll jump into some of the clothing items that I found and stuff like that. I did find some really cool clothing pieces, so I will share those with you, and then so I gotta get out of here and start getting dinner ready. So anyway... So anyway, first up, nothing crazy, but this was at the 50% off sale. Charity thrift. I did pick up these two CDs. These are both new sealed. It's called the Jane Deere Girls. But anyway, I got these for $1 a piece. So I think these are like going for like 15-20 bucks. So you know, pretty good pickup there. And then I picked up this Sum 41 CD. This is also new sealed, and I believe this was like a $15-20 CD. So, and I got that for $1. So, you know, right off the bat, I got some pretty good items for $1. They should get a decent return on. And then Picked up these 3 new sealed Sony VHS tapes. These were all $1 a piece. So these go, I think, right around about $7-8 a pop. So yeah, not too bad. Going on, Grumpy asks, what's for dinner? We're actually having Mongolian beef tonight. So I got that already in the crock pot. And I just got to go up and go make some rice and stuff like that. So yeah, we're having some Mongolian beef tonight. So that sounds pretty good. Then anyway, I found these amazing boots. These here are Converse. Yeah, these things are really, really cool, but it's almost like a tennis shoe. I picked these up for $3. Everything I'm going to show you guys in this whole haul video cost me $35. All the stuff that I picked up grand total was $35, which was a great amount. Yeah, these, what among says these are killer boots. Well, the thing that makes these really killer is on the inside, these are a lined boot, and on the inside tag, these are wool-rich. So these are like a wool-lined Converse tennis shoe boot with the wool-rich wool lining. I'm expecting these will probably be a $50 pair of boots. I obviously got to do some comps and stuff, but I mean these things are like brand new. I mean you can see the treads. I mean these things are awesome. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, these things are absolutely sick. So I was super happy with that, and I rarely find shoes for a good price like that, guys. So I was super happy with that. Then I also grabbed this sweet pair of Cole Haans. Yeah, it's got red laces. I don't know if they came with the red laces or not, but these are a super like soft, like leather or suede. I think they're almost like suede, but they're a size 13. Really, really nice pair of shoes. I scooped these up for $3 today. So yeah, really, really nice pair of Cole Haans. So that was a great price for those. So those will probably be another $45, I'm guessing. Grab this really cool Where's Elvis? New sealed puzzle. I kind of couldn't pass this up, kind of like the old Where's Waldo or whatever, but it's new sealed. I think I paid $1 for this, so I think comps were right around in that $20-25 range. So Christmas is coming. It's a cool item, and it's Elvis. So nice little find there. Grabbed this really cool Illinois Fighting Illini head cover. Paid $1 for this. It's probably go about $10-15. Nothing crazy, but it's super lightweight. These really odd head covers and stuff like that for golf. They always do really, really well. Golf season's slowly winding down and what have you, but still should do pretty decent. Did get one hat today, and I love selling hats. I've been selling hats pretty much every week now, which is awesome. But anyway, I picked this up here. This is USS Yorktown. I believe this was a Coast Guard ship for whichever one. This is, yeah, it says CG-48, so I'm assuming this one here was a Coast Guard hat or whatever, but it's like brand new. It's wool, really nice hat. So yeah, I'm hoping that'll do really well. Going on Grumpy says, look at the soles. They come with red. Yes. Oh yeah, look at the soles. Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right, Going on Grumpy. I should have known that. Yeah, there's red on the soles. So yeah, should have known better. But yeah, pretty funky with the red laces. Definitely stands out. But yeah, really nice soft suede, what have you. So anyway, then I grabbed a bunch of these like vented shirts. These are kind of like the Columbia PFGs. I don't typically grab Eddie Bauer, but these are like $1 a piece. Just regular large, kind of a rust color, super lightweight, just them outdoor fishing, camping, hunting, hiking type of shirts. They got vented backs, super lightweight, lots of zippers. I grabbed that one. That was a large. This one here was a large tall, nice blue Eddie Bauer. Picked this up for $1. Like I said, it's got the vented backs and stuff like that. So these shirts here are really, really nice in the summer. I don't know how they're going to do now that it's getting closer to fall. India picked up a Coast Guard 63 hat Saturday. Viewer let me know it was actually a Navy guided missile cruiser. Awesome. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do my research on that. But the Yorktown, I believe, is a pretty popular ship, if I'm not mistaken. But obviously the CG-48 will designate other things as well on there. So I will for sure look that up. Then I grabbed these. This here's a really good brand to look out for, guys. I don't find a lot of these, but actually there was 3 of them at my local thrift. This is ex officio. I've just sold a couple of those in the last 3 weeks. But this one here has, if you look on the tag, it says insect shield. They also have, I believe it's like a buzz off or whatever insect shield as well. That's something like you'll find on like some Orvis. I think there's a couple other brands that have that as well. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for those. But yeah, just regular lightweight shirt. This is extra large. Got this for $1. All those shirts easily be 20. I'll probably list 20, 25 bucks. Another ex officio. This one here is a little newer ex officio tag. But again, vintage shirt, what have you. Lonnie says, just looked it up. CG-48 is a missile cruiser to Navy. Awesome. So yeah, definitely use that in my keywords. And another little ex officio shirt, nothing crazy, vented back, but for $1, I wasn't going to pass these, and these are extra large. Like I said, right along the lines of Columbia PFG. Then I got cool t-shirts. This one here, Glenn, you'll probably appreciate this, buddy. Glenn, you know who this guy is? I'm gonna leave it in the chat. I'll wait for Glenn to pop in. Yeah, this shirt here is pretty awesome. This little character here is he's pretty well known. I know Glenn's a big motorcycle guy, so yeah, Eddie Roth. Yeah, this is actually a David Mann print from like Easy Rider magazine. I believe that's what those go for. Yeah, these things are. This shirt here is freaking cool as heck. Only bad thing is it's a medium. Unfortunately, there are a lot of really tiny little holes in it, which I'm not really sure about, but I still don't think that's going to affect it too much. But yeah, this thing is just, absolutely awesome. So definitely a really cool print. So nice little shirt there. And like I said, I picked that up for $1, so I wasn't going to pass that. I'm a big craft beer nerd, so I run across really nice Lakefront Brewing. This is in Milwaukee. Lakefront Brewery makes some really good beer. If you ever get a chance to get to Milwaukee, go on the Lakefront tour. It's an awesome tour. I've been on tons of brewery tours. Lakefront's was probably one of the best I have been on. Hilarious. The guides are awesome. Just a lot of fun. Picked up another brewery shirt. This is from Ballast Point. It's got really cool, this Ballast Point Sculpin. It's one of their flagship beers. So, and this is a size large. So, got these for $1 a piece. They'll probably go 15, 20 bucks. So, both those shirts. So, got some really nice t-shirts there. Shane at Rise and Grind Picks, I think he'll be pretty proud of me with this guy. I found this shirt here. It's from a band called Tantric. I've never heard of them. I looked them up. I couldn't find any concert tees, but this one does have dates and stuff on the back. The shirt's in really good shape and condition. It's extra large. It's got a Tennessee River tag on it, which I've never seen a tag like this, but it's Tennessee River, extra large. I did find CDs from this band. This is Tantric, and then it's After We Go is the name of the tour. So I did find, like I said, CDs. They were going pretty decent, but I did not find any shirts. So I think I'm going to list this pretty high. I got to get a hold of Shane and maybe get his opinion on that and see what Shane thinks of this. But yeah, definitely exploring some of these a little more rare vintage concert shirts and just some vintage items as well. So yeah, I thought this one here was a really nice item, and hopefully maybe I can get 40 or 50 bucks out of it, maybe more. Who knows? Like I said, there's none listed, and I didn't see any comps. So. No solds or nothing like that. So if maybe somebody has Worth Point, you guys could check that out for me and leave me a message if you guys could find a Tantric After We Go concert tee. That would be awesome. And like I said, I can't find a date on it, but I'm sure it's probably from 90s maybe. Then I grabbed this for $2. I thought this was a pretty good deal. I think I'm just gonna give this to the wife. I wasn't really looking at women's stuff, but this is just sitting on an end. It jumped out at me. Just really nice, like Nike dry fit, like a track jacket, whatever. Extra large. I paid $2 for it, so really nice price for a nice jacket and for this time of year. I didn't think that was too bad. So look at gray and pink in it. So really nice item there. And I grabbed this here. I'm probably going to keep for myself because I just really like it. It's double extra large. This is Polo Sport. It's big dry fit, quarter zip pullover. Just one of them, really nice items. So I'll probably keep this one for myself. I got a great, I think I paid $1 for this as well. This probably, if I would go and list this, I'd list this for about $30, just due to time of year and what it is. Then I grabbed this. Here's another really cool vintage item I picked up. This here is a WWF, not WWE. This was before they changed. This is WWF No Way Out with a Triple H on the front, just white wrestling t-shirt, and it was from the No Way Out thing. This shirt, I don't even know if it's been worn. It's super crisp, super clean. Like I said, really, really nice item. So definitely happy to find this. I don't know where comps are on this, but I'm guessing this would be at least $30. I'm not sure, but yeah, great find there. Then I picked up this really nice polo jacket, just a regular large polo jacket. It's got the pony on it and stuff. Nothing crazy, but I got this. I think this was like $2, so great price for a jacket, especially with this time of year. And then last but not least, this is probably my favorite find. I got a buddy who's a big snowmobile fan and stuff. He's got me always looking for stuff for him. I sent him a picture of it right away. Let's see if he was interested. He was hoping it was a little bit smaller, but yeah, he loved this thing. I had a good price. I paid a really good price for it. And I kind of looked at comps. I'm going to list this jacket probably about $150. This is an absolutely sick Polaris, man, I'm guessing this is 80s, possibly early 90s, Polaris Indy snowmobile jacket. It's got the Polaris tag on the inside. It's double extra large. It's kind of iridescent, so it kind of, I don't know if it's iridescent or reflective, but it's got the big, colorways and, all the stuff that's just indicative of probably, I'm guessing, like the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, this jacket is absolutely just sick. It's in really, really good shape. So, all them sled heads and all that sort of stuff, they're going to love this. Like I said, my buddy, he was willing to give me 60 right off the bat. He goes, not even, looking at it, and he goes, it's the wrong size. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to list it for about 150. And I'm going to see what happens with it. Obviously, if someone gives me some sort of an offer, I'll take a little bit less. But for him, it's a buddy. He gets the friends and family deal. I'm sure that we all probably do that with each other from time to time. But yeah, this is a super, super sick jacket. It's got thin insulate and what have you. But yeah, so I was super pumped to find this. The Roundabout Thrift says purple sells. Yeah, purple definitely sells. I just sold a really nice Polaris helmet, probably from the 70s here, probably about 2-3 weeks ago maybe. I think I got like $50-$60 out of that. So, it's just getting that time of year. So I think that stuff's definitely going to sell. We shouldn't have any worries about that. But, yeah, I was super pumped to find this. And like I said, Andy said you sound like Paul Cantu just now describing the jacket. Man, I don't think anyone can sound like Paul Cantu. That guy is hilarious. I've just recently started watching him, and he is just that guy is off the chain. He's absolutely something else. I don't even know if I could do a Paul Cantu impression, but man, yeah, that guy is absolutely crazy. The stuff he finds, man, it's awesome. And then yeah, the way he describes it, with the Viking purple, you know what I'm saying, and the gray, and I can't do it, but man, yeah, he describes stuff pretty awesome. So anyway, yeah, guys, I was definitely happy to find that. Find them boots, find them shoes. I got a lot of awesome stuff, like I said, today for $35, and for not really planning on going out and doing any thrifting at all. Like I said, I didn't even hit my local Goodwill or anything like that. These were all just from a couple charity thrifts that are in my area. So, like I said, I think I did pretty decent on all that. Lonnie says, do the Ronnie impression for the next item. That's it, man. Sorry, I'm not going to do any Lonnie or no Ronnie impressions today. I know Ronnie kind of gets a kick out of that, I think, a little bit, but I don't want to beat a dead horse either. So, but yeah, I love it when, yeah, going on Grumpy says, yeah, I love it when it just kind of falls in your lap. And yeah, that's the thing. And I actually ran into a fellow reseller in town. He's the guy I call the anti-reseller. You guys may have heard me refer to him a couple times. This guy just, everything's for him. He's not about sharing, doesn't, hates my freaking guts, all that sort of stuff. I actually ran into him at one of the thrifts that I went into, and he see me and rolled right out the door. So he left with nothing, and I had probably half of those items that I picked up. So definitely really happy about that. So you know, I love it when you see another reseller and they're not picking up anything, and then you're just, you know, grabbing, everything's just falling in your lap. I love that. But, you know, I mean, if I run into other resellers and stuff like that, I love sharing information. I love sharing my finds. You know, I got a really good buddy that I run into once in a while, and honestly, if we're in the thrift store together and we find something kind of similar or together at the same time, him and I are actually really cool about even just splitting it. That's just kind of how I am. That's kind of how he is. It's I think it's really cool to work with people like that. He goes, in that way, you know what? We're both making a little bit of money on something, and you know, neither one of us getting mad or whatever. You know, we both found here recently a couple new sealed Sony Walkmans together. We both walked into a thrift store. We were kind of BSing and talking, and they wheeled out a tub, and it had two Sony Walkmans in it. And I looked at my buddy, like, what do you want? He knew exactly what they were, just like I did. I'm like, what do you want to do with these? He goes, let's just split them. And I said, yeah, that's cool. I said, I'll tell you what. I said, you pay for them. I'll pay the shipping. I'll pay the, you know, the commissions and the shipping. And I go, I'll list them, and I'll just PayPal you the money. So we actually flipped those two. This was in a video I did here. Oh, it's been a little while ago. I actually talked about this, but anyway, we did that, and I flipped both those Walkmans in less than 24 hours. So we made like $240 in like less than 24 hours. I sent him $125. I got to keep $125. And you know what? That's just one of those things where you know, you got somebody who, you know, does the same thing you do. We were both able to make a little bit of money instead of one guy taking them both, and maybe one guy being a little bit butthurt or something like that. So yeah, it was really, really nice to do that. And yeah, the anti-reseller actually found out about it. He kind of jumped my buddy. He goes, oh, that's kind of BS that you know, Marsh took your stuff and what have you, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like going, dude. And he told him, he's like, you know what? He goes, he could have took them both and I got nothing. He goes, so instead, he goes, you know what? We just split it. So it's just that mindset or the mentality that some people have. There are just some people that just are, you know, they just got it all wrong. You know, I mean, you ain't got to be out there for yourself. You learn a lot more when you work with people and stuff like that. So that's definitely, I think that's definitely important. That's why I love this community. I love the whole YouTube community that we got here. I mean, there's so many great people. You know, you guys always throw stuff at me. You know, when I'm saying something, you know, I mean, there's guys in the chat, like I said, like Lonnie and Glenn and John and you know, all you guys, man. I mean, everybody here, you know, I mean, you guys know so much, and you know, are so great about sharing and have helped me grow and build my channel, and you just, you know, build my store and my knowledge base and everything else. And you know, so I definitely want to pass that on to other people. And like I said, I love it when, you know, I like doing this live stuff because, you know, I can interact with everybody. You guys actually throw stuff at me, and you know, I'm learning right while I'm doing stuff like that. Because you know, like I said, I'll be the first guy to say, man, I don't know everything about everything. I'm always learning. I always want to be learning. Yeah, Lonnie says, well, as long as you keep learning, there's plenty out there. Yeah, and that's it. You know, and I think, you know, just prime example today is like, you know, the one guy, you know, I mean, he's walking out of the one place, has not one thing in his hand, and you know, I walked out with, I had a whole box full of stuff. You know, I mean, it's out there. You know, I mean, it's just, some people just get butthurt over little things. And, you know, I mean, you know, I get accused of taking food out of people's mouths and stuff like that. And it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, I mean, that some people actually think that way or have that, you know, thought process that, you know, I mean, everything should just be for them. And, you know, if you sell video games and they sell video games, that, you know, you're a horrible person because that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a different niche than what they do. And that's that's just not the way it works. You know, I mean, I'm always throwing bolos at my one buddy that I work with, and I'm just like, hey, if you're out there, man, you know, or you get off work before me or whatever, you know, you see this there, you know, keep an eye out for it, man. Scoop it up. You know what I mean? I don't care if you get to the thrift store before I do. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're going to go on a day I don't go, man. Scoop that stuff up, man. You know, make some money wherever you can. You know what I mean? Yeah. Going on Grumpy says, yeah, there is enough junk for everyone. And believe me, man, there is a ton of junk out there. You know, I mean, I live in a small town, but my God, I mean, I think we have like 4 thrift stores, man, in my small town. Quality-wise, maybe not the best. But you know what? There's some days you can walk in. Like today, I went into the one, and man, I was scooping up stuff left and right. You know what I mean? A lot of that stuff was 50% off, but you know, still, it was a great deal, man. You know, like I said, I rarely run into shoes for $3. That's a great price. That's right where I like to be. I like to always be under $5 for shoes, unless it's something I know I'm going to get, you know, over $50 for. Then, you know, I don't mind paying up a little bit longer, or you know, I mean, a little bit more. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I think that's pretty much my haul for today. If anybody else got any questions or whatever for me, you know, go ahead and throw it at me. I've been on here for about 25 minutes, so you know, like I said, I don't mind staying on here for just another couple minutes, and then I gotta get out of here and go check on my dinner. And I think I gotta run over to the flooring store because we're gonna get some new flooring put down in my kitchen. So. Got carpet in my kitchen. I hate carpet in the kitchen. I think that's the absolute like worst thing that anyone could have ever done, other than putting carpet in a bathroom. You know, I mean, you always spill in the kitchen. You got liquid and all kinds of stuff like that. And where does it end up? In the carpet. You know, we got this house, I don't know, a few years ago, and it's like, okay, carpet has got to go. It's terrible. Glenn Swampicker says, bye, I'm about to close at 5 o'clock. Yeah, Glenn, thanks for stopping in, and I figured you'd probably appreciate the David Mann shirt and the player's jacket for sure. I know that's usually right up your alley, so yeah, that's awesome. But anyway, guys, all right, I think that's going to do it. Never heard of carpet in a kitchen. Yeah, this is, honestly, this is the second place that I've lived that I've had carpet in the kitchen. My very first home that I bought, we had carpet in the kitchen and the bathroom. The bathroom was the worst, especially when you have 2 young children who tend to splash water everywhere and what have you. My bathroom floor was soaked all the time, and guess what? When you have a wet floor and a closed space and stuff like that, guess what? Yeah, it's not the best. So I tore all that out, put some ceramic tile down and all that good stuff. So it was definitely huge. Yeah, it was a great improvement for that. So yeah, now I'm looking forward to getting some tile or linoleum, if I get anything really, man, and just putting down anything for. I hate carpet in the kitchen because, like I said, you know, you spill juice, milk, water, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I said, the wife's always baking, so there's always powder or powdered sugar or whatever getting, you know, knocked in the floor. Well, it's carpet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it stinks to clean up. You know, my dog can only get so much of it. So yeah, it's definitely not the most. I don't know what I want to say. Sanitary, I guess, but yeah. Lonnie says I've seen it in bathrooms. Gross. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. I mean, the stuff I had, it was really nice, but you know what? Like I said, after you got a couple young kids and they're splashing water and doing this, that, and the other for a little while, it sure doesn't take long before that gets really nasty really quick. So yeah, definitely. All right, guys, I've been on here just about a half hour. I'm going to head out of here. Hope you enjoyed this little haul video. Like I said, I haven't done one in quite a while, so like I said, I found a bunch of just random stuff today. I haven't really had much luck out garage sailing. Pretty much they're about done in my area. I didn't even go out this weekend at all. I think there was only like maybe 3, so I was like, I'm not even wasting my time for 3 sales. And what have you. And then I think the previous 2 weeks, I'm just not finding anything garage sailing. So yeah, it's looking like my focus is getting shifted now back over to the thrifts, and I'm gonna have to start hitting them up a little more often. Clothing sales definitely been up. If you've seen in my last probably 3 videos. But I'm okay with that. Clothes are my bread and butter item, and you know, I mean, I still get a pretty decent amount for clothes for sure. So yeah, Glenn, no problem, bud. Lonnie says, yeah, that sucks. Garage sales are strong here. Yeah, I wish they were strong here. They're just about done. Like I said, today when I got up, it was like 40 degrees. So Yeah, we're not having too many garage sales once the weather starts hitting in that 40-degree mark. I mean, I don't mind taking a cup of coffee when I'm out garage sailing, but it just gets to be no fun, man, when it starts being cold. Yeah. All right. I'm going on grumpy. Says I'm melting here. Oh, it must be nice. Where are you at? Going on grumpy. Yeah, Glenn says it's going to be 48 here in the morning. Yeah, I think tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be in the 40s again tomorrow. 60 for a high, I believe, and then the next 3 days it's supposed to be, I think, like 40s all week. Like is the main temperature. So yeah. Okay, you're in Florida. Our AC died yesterday. I haven't had the air conditioner on for probably a month, so it was freezing in here yesterday. Finally closed all the windows up and everything like that. So yeah, it was. I had the flannel shirt out. I think I even made a pot of coffee yesterday afternoon. Yeah, I don't like drinking coffee in the middle of the afternoon, but yeah, it was kind of cold. I didn't want to turn the furnace on. I'm really trying to avoid that if I can. Swamp Picker says the AC died there today. Yeah, just refill with Freon. Yeah, I think you gotta be licensed to do a big AC unit, don't you, Lonnie or Glenn? I'm pretty sure you gotta be licensed. I know that like you can do your car, but it has to be a certain refrigerant grade. I know you can do that, but I don't think you can charge a home unit. I could be wrong. Or anyway, in Illinois, I know you can't. It's dead. 20 years old. Too funny. All right. Okay. For the last time, we don't have license. Lonnie says we don't have licenses in Louisiana. Why does that not surprise me? Yeah, that figures. There's a lot of things in Louisiana I think that go unnoticed, I believe. So, all right, guys, I gotta get the heck out of here. Uh-oh. For flowers, you do. Oh, you have a license for flowers. Okay, all right. All right, that's it, guys. I'm out of here. So anyway, that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, y'all. And as always, fins up. Bye, everybody.